Hi, everyone. It is week 9. We're progressing through training and development. We're doing nicely, and I'm excited to have seen some of your development phase. In week 9, we're going to be talking about performance management. Who remembers what performance management is? Anyone? If you have been in employment for a while, you should have had a performance evaluation conducted. This is the formal part of performance management programs. We want to be able to evaluate how our employees are working. This gives us an opportunity to evaluate the performance and look for skills, knowledge, and abilities that the company is going to need for the future. Performance management is a really essential part of how HR can make a big difference in a company's performance, their overall performance. So think about that as you ponder performance management and as you ponder the performance evaluations that you've had. Think about the goals that you've set and think about how you've set those goals with your manager. How could all of these things work together to strengthen a company and to improve their performance? These are really good questions to ponder and think about. For this week, we do have the same types of assignments. We have the pre-reading that needs to be done, and that will be in topic 9. Topic 9 will go over performance management. You'll need to read this so that you're prepared as we go through the next couple of classes this week. We'll talk about performance management, and one of the things that you will be doing is you will be providing a presentation. I know that's shocking to you that you would have a presentation due in this week, but it is one of the things that we'll be talking about. We'll also be going over more information for our little manager worldwide, and that is Summer. Don't forget, Summer is the manager that we're working with and trying to help her improve her team's performance. We're going to talk about how performance management relates to training and development. So think about those things and try and connect the dots on performance management with training and development and how they work hand in hand, because they do. The company that I worked with, we used performance management for a couple of things. We looked at our performance management to help us decide on those people who could be promoted, who could be developed into potential leaders. So performance management can be an advantage there. We also use performance management to determine who would get what increase in their wages. So think about that too, because performance management has a lot of different functions they can fill. It's a really good way to collect information on our employees. You're going to be looking at what is important to you and how you can apply it in your life. And for those of you who are already in HR, look at how training and development actually partners with performance management systems. We train managers how to evaluate their employees in training and development. We teach employees the skills, knowledge, and abilities that they will need. So performance management is really important. You will have some more discussion posts that will be due this week. Make sure that you are allocating enough time to be able to get the posts in and to do the replies. The replies should be in the 3CQ format. You should have that memorized. As we get closer to the I in the ADDIE model, please make sure that you're taking all of the information that you're learning up to week 9 and putting it all together. You will need to be able to do that for the final project. As always, I am available to answer any questions that you might have regarding the reading, but topic 9 is on performance management systems. And this was something that I was engaged in when I was doing my consulting with a healthcare organization. very important for us to come up with the right performance management tool, because people that are rewarded for behaviors will change those behaviors. We want to make sure that we're looking and that we are changing the correct behaviors. Really quick story. When I was working in a call center as the HR manager there, we had an incentive program that was implemented by our corporate office. It was an incentive to get new people in the door because we had high turnover in the call center. We gave a referral bonus to our employees. The problem was we gave the referral bonus to our employees without requiring anything from them other than to get somebody in the door. This was not appropriate because I had been doing some analytics, HR analytics, and found that my employees needed to work with us for at least 3 months to get our training dollars back. So please remember, what gets rewarded gets done. This is part of the change management that is part of performance management. So we want to make sure if we're doing rewards, we're putting rewards together, that we're rewarding the correct behavior. And that is all part of the analysis. And then in our design, we're going to reinforce the behaviors we want to see. In our development, we're going to develop tools, or we've already developed tools to help reinforce the training skills, knowledge, and abilities that we need. Now we're in the development phase. And we want to make sure that we're reinforcing the behaviors that we need to reinforce. I am enjoying working with you. I hope that you're having fun in this class, because there's so much to do and there's so many fun things to do. We're doing videos, we're doing trainings, we're doing presentations, and I'm learning so much from you, and I'm learning so much from your presentations. So keep up the good work, and we'll have more fun the rest of this week. Have a great week.